Have you heard about the ESL Centre?
It's not going to stop the racists around here.
Maybe not, but they lost the battle.
Expect a backlash then.
Look, we got pretty girl!
Rachel, please.
Off for a bit of lunch and nookie, are you, Rach? Don't forget your chopsticks.
Rachel, I'm on probation.
You haven't done anything wrong. They have.
You think my dad will care who's right and who's wrong?
Or maybe we should just paint you yellow like your boyfriend. Hey? How about that?
Just what the hell is going on here? Let him go. Now kindly explain this bellicose display.
Brock sped into his car and then attacked me.
I wasn't talking to you, McKenna.
Well, I was here.
Quiet. I'm waiting.
It was just a misunderstanding.
He attacked me when I wasn't looking.
You liar.
Edward, did you attack Brock?
In a way, but...
Then in a way, you can go and explain it to Mrs. Wilkin.
He's an animal. My shoulder feels like it's broken.
I'm sure Mrs. Wilkin would like to hear both sides of the story.
But he attacked me.
Move.
I'm coming too.
I don't recall inviting you.
But I was involved.
I've had enough of you for one day, McKenna. Go away.
Oh, Otis, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
We've got a patient in, says he knows you.
Really? Who is it?
Come and see for yourself.
Okay.
Well done, nurse. Didn't feel a thing.
Years of practice with the dartboard.
Here you are, Craig, the man himself.
Otis, old buddy, old pal. How the hell are you?
It makes sense.
Okay. Simple question. Why?
Because Diane threatened to stop him from having access to the kids.
So what? Instead of going through the family court or whatever, the evil Daryl hires Waverley as a babysitter, drugs her, and then steals his own children.
Sounds like Daryl to me.
While he was at customs for most of the day, and then he was with you.
He did that to give himself an alibi.
It's a pretty damn good one.
Stuart, he could have easily dropped off at the Toro on his way back from customs and taken the kids somewhere.
Oh, like where?
Oh, I don't know. Anywhere. It doesn't matter. And then came here. It is possible. Explain why he was so interested in Waverley then.
Because he likes younger women.
So he can take advantage of them.
You can't let go, can you?
What is that supposed to mean?
Look, I know you hate Daryl's guts, okay? And that's fair enough for you, but the guy's really freaking out about his kids, so just leave him alone.
Stuart!
Just leave it. Just give the guy a break, Kirsty.
How are you feeling now?
Bit silly, really. Go to make myself a cup of tea, end up dialing 111.
Have you been given anything for the pain?
Yep, love that Omnipod.
Would you like some water? Anything?
Oh, right. That's good to see you, mate. Long time, eh?
Yeah.
Heard you went into nursing. Thought you would have had enough of hospitals.
I tried to call you a few times. In Hamilton, they said you'd moved.
Well, there's only so much fun a bloke can stand. Shifted up to the big city a few months ago, found myself a flat.
That's good.
Except all the benches are the wrong height. That's why I poured the boiling water over my leg.
Coincidence, eh? You ended up at Shortland Street.
Yeah, well, I ran into Matt. Said you were here.
Oh, right.
Thought it'd be good to catch up.
Yeah. Choice.
I could come too. It'll be fun.
Hope so.
Sure.
You've done it before.
I could watch you. I'd like that.
Well, I wouldn't. It takes total concentration, okay?
Okay. So, how about afterwards? Maybe a late meal?
After, I will be having a hot bath and then hitting the sack.
If you don't want to see me, just say so, okay? I'm not going to push it.
Look, I've got tomorrow morning off.
Me too.
Oh, I had something planned, but we could do it together.
Absolutely.
You don't want to hear what it is first?
I'm game for anything.
Well, it might require a small investment and some equipment.
Have credit card, will travel.
Well, I'll write you a list.
Hi. Bye.
Is that hormones I smell?
Could be. Hey, any update on Michael's new toy?
No, he's playing his cards very close to his chest. What's a bet? It's Navy on transport ventilator. He was drooling over one at the expo.
Hey, give us a coffee while you're at it, mate. Black with no sugar.
Too expensive. You know what I'm dreaming of is an M3000 Symphony oximeter.
Oh, I can understand that.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Then again, it could be something more left of field, like a Space Lab PC skull monitor.
Oh, Yes, please.
Oh, wash your mouth out.
We're talking big bucks, though. High-tech, state-of-the-art equipment.
Well, with my man being away, I could use it.
Oh, medical equipment.
Oh, that is so sick. You know, there's a name for people like you. Doctors.
Fancy a nibble, Kirst?
Oh, no, I've been eating all day.
Everything okay?
Apart from my expanding thighs.
I noticed things were a bit heated between you and Stewie before.
It's nothing major. Those aren't chocolate chip cookies by any chance?
Any more chocolate and they'd be illegal.
I hate you, Lionel.
Good afternoon.
Waverley, what are you doing here?
I'm fulfilling my duty as a professional receptionist.
We can cope.
Yes, I'm utterly ashamed and embarrassed by what has happened. However, my first duty is to the clients.
I said we can cope, Waverley.
At business college, they teach us that we must leave our personal problems at the door and carry on. I don't blame you for despising me.
Sorry?
For moving out without giving notice. I'll pay you for the rent owing.
Not necessary. On the house or the boat, as the case may be. Cheers.
Daryl, has there been any news?
No, I just came by to see how you are.
I'm fine. Just fine.
Sweet kid.
What did they say?
What do you expect a principal to say when confronted by schoolyard hooliganism?
Well, it wasn't Edward's fault.
He was involved in a fight.
He was provoked by that Neanderthal Brock.
I'm not interested in who provoked who. I do not appreciate being dragged down to the school to apologise for the behaviour of a house guest. I'm disappointed in you, Edward. I thought you would have tried harder to stay out of trouble.
I'm sorry.
Why won't you listen to me?
Perhaps because it's none of your business.
It is so. The only reason it was Edward in Mrs. Wilkins' office and not me is because Ormrod is a sexist pig.
Oh, I suppose you're proud of that, are you?
They sprayed paint on Edward's car.
That is no excuse for violence. God knows what your father's going to think.
He doesn't have to know.
Oh, yes, he does. It's a shame, Edward. I was hoping you'd see the rest of the year out with us.
What do you mean?
They've asked me to leave.
You wanted to see me?
You sound worried.
Well, I'm not. Should I be?
Not unless you've got any more dark secrets hiding in your cupboard. Now, where did I put that thing? Here we are. The Nursing Tribunal have finally set a date for your hearing next week.
In Wellington?
I've talked to Jenny about arranging a cheap flight down for you.
Wow, that's great, thanks.
It'll be such a relief to have you registered and fully operational. You got a problem?
No, I was just wondering if I could be assigned to Craig DeVelto when I'm on.
Any particular reason?
Well, he's a pretty straightforward case, and I know him from Raglan.
I got the impression you weren't that happy to see him again.
No, we're great mates. I was just surprised, you know.
Oh, well, that's what you want. So be it.
How come I've never heard of any of these groups?
You ever tried listening to student radio?
Only if I'd a frontal lobotomy first. Still, as long as the punters keep coming in, Mr. Fatal.
We will be pushing them away tonight.
Look, I was thinking maybe we could up the door limit.
What about fire regulations and stuff?
Oh, I'm only thinking an extra 20 or 30. People like to be jammed in. Adds to the atmosphere. Hi, darling.
Quiet table for one.
Kids gone out?
No, I was faced with the option of strangling them both or going out myself. Actually, I'm not sure I made the right decision.
Sounds serious.
I may have mentioned before, she must be 10 years younger.
You have kindly pointed that out, yes.
Plus, you should be taking it easy with that back.
There are ways to do it that minimize the lumbar strain.
Really?
It's the angle of the knees that's important. What's up?
That's what I would like to know.
Better go and crack the whip. You coming to Insomnia tonight? No, I'm not in the mood. Oh, yeah, of course. Mind you, if their bodies haven't been washed up by now, I reckon there's a good chance they scooted off for a bit of an adventure somewhere, got lost and...
Yeah, but someone must have seen them. Any news, mate?
The cops don't think Melissa and Robert drowned. They're working on the assumption that they were abducted. And judging by the third degree they put me through, I'm top of the list of their suspects.
What? That's so stupid.
Not when you consider what Diane probably said about me.
Had dinner? I've got a rip of lamb stew on the stove.
No, thanks, mate. I'll go back to the motel and get drunk, I think. Robert's teddy, has it turned up? I'd like to keep it.
Sorry, mate. The cops maybe took it for evidence or something. Cool guy?
Yeah, you should try telling Kirsty that. She thinks that he set this whole thing up in order to get hold of the kids.
Heard of stranger things?
Oh, you too?
I'm not saying he did, but custody battles do tend to bring out the worst in people, that's all.
Come off it, you just saw how upset the guy was. Look, Kirsty has just been vindictive.
We were discussing my love life. I know what they're talking about. Work? Exactly. How exciting.
Are you buying or leasing?
I'm borrowing.
And it's relevant to the HDU,
Absolutely.
but not to general practice.
That too.
Oh, Michael, you've got to tell me. Otherwise, I'll be awake all night.
And spoil my surprise.
I won't tell the others, I promise. It'll be our little secret.
Oh, playing favourites wouldn't be fair on the other kids in the playground.
Please.
Alex recommended the soup. Are you eating?
Look at that. Gosh, they must be having dinner. She's trying to charm it out of him. So, Michael's bringing in a brand new Whizzy toy. You'll find out what it is sooner or later. I want to know sooner.
Howdy, Groovers.
Hi, we've eaten.
Ditto. I'm here for insomnia.
Out on the prowl, eh? Don't worry, I won't tell Guy.
I'm here to shake my thing, not share it around.
Hey, don't worry about Chris. He's a teensy-weensy bit obsessed at the moment.
Ah, young love.
Well, one of them's young.
So, is the younger one joining us this evening?
No, she's got too much homework. No, she's abseiling.
At night?
Yes. But I'm seeing her tomorrow morning, and it's going to be a beautiful thing.
Chris said something about you abseiling.
Kirsty, you can't go abseiling at night. Look, I just told him a little white lie.
Oh, Rebecca.
I needed the space. The guy can be so...
Pushy?
That's the word. Are we expecting someone?
Greetings, mademoiselle and mademoiselle. Perfect timing. Dinner is ready.
Oh, this looks great. Otis, you didn't have to go to all this trouble.
Hey, 1 minute Grungeville and the flatties from hell. The next choice place, great room, terrific flatmates. Just my way of saying thanks. Mankles in the oven. There's a cold white in the fridge. Enjoy.
You're not going to eat with us?
I'd love to, but a mate of mine's a patient at work. I thought I'd drop in and take him some decent food. Ciao.
He feeds the hungry. He visits the sick. What a saint. Beats cheese on toast, huh? Hey, you're not getting away with it. You need more space. What's next?
Some wine.
Don't change the subject.
Okay, okay. Chris and I are going out tomorrow.
As in a date.
Well, I guess you could call it that.
So what are you going to do? A romantic picnic? A walk along the beach? What?
I've got something much better in mind. It's fast, it's exciting, it's physical.
Stop it.
And we're going to do it in broad daylight.
Rebecca?
Maybe we ring your dad. He might do something about it, even though mine won't.
There's no point.
It's blatant racism, Edward. Brock isn't being kicked out.
Brock wasn't on probation. I knew I had to stay out of trouble and I blew it.
Guess I didn't help.
It's not your fault. I could have just walked away. My parents are going to be so disappointed.
They'll get over it.
You don't know my dad.
Hey, you can do maths and economics anywhere. Ferndale's not exactly the centre of excellence.
I was only doing those subjects to keep my parents happy. I hope when I got into university I'd be free to do other stuff.
Well, you still can.
Once my dad hears about this, he'll send me back to Manila. I know he will.
I'll get a nurse to organise a bath for you. That'll help loosen the dressing.
The wound looks pretty sloughy.
No, it's fine. It's just the cream.
I've been having my dressings done daily. Should it at least be BD?
Well, recent studies have shown that more frequent dressings are traumatic for the patient and the tissue.
Oh, damn. I'm behind the times.
Actually, you're remarkably well informed.
Compared to some of the doctors I've met, I am. Present company accepted, of course.
Of course.
Being around as many hospitals as I have, you pick up a few things. Hey, mate.
Howdy, I can come back
That's
if you do.
okay. My colleague and I have completed our consultation.
And now I'm ready for my bath.
I'm onto it. You said last night you could do with a bit of music.
Hey, that's great. Thanks.
And a few compilations. I'll be right back.
Your friend has a good attitude, considering.
Yeah, it's been hard for him.
And it's great all the care and attention you're giving him.
But
Not wise to get too involved, eh?
no worries. Craig is a mate.
Okay. Would 10 a.m. suit? That'd be great. Yeah. Liner, wait up. Excuse me, sorry. How about 10 a.m. on the 5th? Okay, we'll see you then. Bye. I need a muffin. I need it now. Wakey, wakey.
Oh, sorry. Late night at insomnia.
How was it?
Pumping. You been through anyone else's garbage lately? Stuart, you told me your theory about Daryl taking the kids.
I suppose you think I'm paranoid too?
Not necessarily.
Well, I just thought if we could find the drink container he gave Waverley, then
You
we
could test it for drugs. Call me slow, but I finally worked it out.
Do you think I could be right?
Daryl's the kind of bloke that makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand to attention. But I wouldn't talk about it around Stewie until he got some definite proof. He is mucho sensitive.
Tell me about it.
I need a new pair of legs. These are past the use-by date.
Yeah, it was good last night, eh?
You do a mean fatal.
The crowd seemed to like it.
Yeah, the crowds are right out to elbow my way onto the dance floor. Hey, you got the morning off, haven't you? Yeah, just waiting for someone. Oh gosh, someone. I wonder who that could be. Hey, Sammy, here's someone. Hi, you're set?
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look.
When we get there, eh?
Chris, you've forgotten to take your coat off. Here, let me help you.
Way to go, Chris.
It's what everyone wears when they're mountain bike riding, all right?
Oh, the secret life of Dr. Warner.
Yes, well, it may surprise you to know, but I have a very sporty side. I just choose not to flaunt it.
Believe me, in those pants, you're flaunting it.
I think you look very nice. Now, try this on.
Do I have to?
Yeah?
But it's so dorky.
No helmet, no ride. That's the rule.
Oh, Chris, what's it going to be? The healthy outdoor life or flat hair?
Let's ride.
Being able to go to varsity here means everything to him. If he's denied that chance, his whole life is ruined. Somebody has to stick up for him and fight the system. I'm sorry, Dad, but that someone has to be you.
All this for a kid you don't even like?
Okay, so I was wrong about him.
Wrong? You were wrong?
Ha ha. The fact is, I was as responsible as Edward for what happened. Therefore, I'm going to suspend myself and not sit bursary until Edward is allowed back at school.
Rachel.
If you don't like it, you'll have to talk to Mrs. Wilkin, won't you?
Chris and mountain bikes. Nah.
True story, man. Day-glow lycra, helmet.
Those little pointy shoes.
The whole outfit.
What are we talking here? Second childhood?
A lust more like it.
With Bex.
Well, it's not spokes and pedals.
Crikey, he's old enough to be, well, considerably older than him.
Has anybody warned Becky about Chris Warner?
Oh, she can look after herself. It's Chris I feel sorry for.
True, true. Bumpy tracks on the famous Warner Jewels could get nasty.
Well, back to the grime see at home, Sammy.
Jump.
Hi. Hello, boys. Have we recovered from last night?
Well, a bit touch and go with the food. We had to nip out for some extra supplies.
We were turning them away.
Well, what's the pity? Let's hope tomorrow night goes as well.
Should do.
Thanks. Running a restaurant seemed like hard work. A little bonus to show my appreciation.
Thank you.
You beauty.
And one more thing. I was thinking we could extend insomnia to 4 nights a week. Are you interested in making a lot more money?
I'll be collecting the mail if anyone's interested, which they're probably not.
Any news on the children?
No. So will you talk to Mrs. Wilkin?
All right, but I'm not making any promises.
If anyone can do it, Dad, you can.
Don't have children, they're not worth it.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Did you tell Grace?
What?
About the new equipment?
No, it's a secret.
Michael, you know I'm famous for my discretion.
Good.
Michael, just give one clue. One clue. Does it have orthopedic applications?
Possibly.
Vascular?
That's 2 clues.
Oh, come on, Michael. I know we've had our differences.
Hi, Stu.
Hi. Hey, I'm sorry about yesterday. I kind of lost it.
Yeah, well, I guess it did sound pretty crazy.
Well, not that crazy. The police think the kids were taken and that Daryl's a prime suspect.
Do they have any evidence?
Well, no, because he didn't do it.
Yeah, but if he did.
Beg your pardon?
If I was Daryl, I'd hide the kids somewhere, hire a nanny, and wait until things calmed down a bit.
Well, and then fly them to Australia?
Right, while I went along with the cops acting the grieving father.
He's not acting. He didn't take the kids. The only reason you're suggesting that he is because you're so bitter and twisted about the past you can't even think straight. For the last time, all right, just leave it alone.
How's it going?
Fantastic. Yeah, the trees. Nothing like a bit of exercise to blow out the cobwebs.
Do you want to rest?
I'm just getting into it. Who said mountain biking was hard work?
Not me.
Hey, that track looks like it goes down along the river.
Oh, boring. It's flat all the way.
Huh?
Yeah, this way is much more fun. It goes straight up.
Up.
Yep, it's hard work, but the view is fantastic.
Ah, beauty.
Last one to the top, Parker.
Very tidy. You're a quick healer.
Oh, I've had lots of practice. Help yourself to fruit. I just went a bit overboard.
Oh, must be nice having a friend working here.
Oh, it keeps me regular.
Did you meet at school?
No, later. Speaking of trouble.
Hi.
I was just telling the good doctor how we first ran into each other. After the accident, Otis was there for me.
Car accident?
Usual boring story, cars, hoons, booze. Never appreciate something till you lose it. That's why I'm hanging on to my mate, Otis.
G'day. Oh, you want a hand?
No, I'm just running this out to that pharmacy on Peninsula Road.
I'll do it.
No, she's right.
Hey, anything's better than sitting around waiting for news.
Yeah, okay, sure. Packing forms inside.
Great, won't be long.
Hello, Herbal Planet. No, you've just missed him. Tomorrow? No, I'm not sure, sorry. Oh, hang on, I'll check his diary. Yep. He's in a meeting at 9 o'clock. Yeah, okay, I'll tell him. Yep, bye.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see.